Dantian breathing. Inhale through your nose all the way down into your pelvic floor. Hold the breath here for 5 seconds, and on the exhale, squeeze the pelvic floor and squeeze the lower abdominals. Hold the breath out for 5 seconds and repeat this process as many times as you desire. I start my meditations with this type of breath, and then I visualize and open myself up to receiving. I visualize myself in first person, living the life that I am creating, that I am projecting, living a life where I'm running free of knee pain, free of injury, living a life where I am in full service and getting paid for my coaching, getting paid for what I am meant to do on this planet. And I end my meditation always with the Qigong mantra. I am in the universe is in me. I am blessed and filled with Qi. May all beings be peaceful. May all beings be free. May all beings be blessed and filled with Qi. day. So I just had my first cup of black coffee, and now I'm going to make my fatty coffee. This is kind of how I break my fast. No longer in a fasted state because we're drinking milk, butter, maple syrup, and this is what I have been doing since being in Guatemala. But even when I had to wake up at 5 a.m. to get to work by 7:30 or 8 a.m., I still had this precious coffee morning ritual. But now I've added this fatty, bulletproof maybe coffee, and I'm gonna show you how I make it.
Loyambi nengeli kere wongi Urbemba lele ni munu wongi Sogolwe mabi nengeli kere wongi Loyambi nengeli kere wongi Ngeni yesri yibe yo Pasori nigil ni be yo Lo yesbi wele ni kere wongi Onge babi wele ni munu wongi Lo yesi ho Inyonyo ninyo Lo yesi ho Iho ni mao Ilong yes minengeli kere wongi Mapire din chomo kiki pitong bimo Ingem mo kibi perne ni munu.
There's definitely a stigma around coffee, and also people abusing how much coffee they consume and quality of their coffee. I have been drinking coffee since I was 7. It's definitely in my blood at this point. My father's Costa Rican. Coffee has just been a big drink, a big source of energy, fuel that we've been around for a long time. And as I grew older, it never went away. I never had an idea or a thought that I should give it up because I can't sleep or because my nervous system is off. That's never been any sort of thought. And there have definitely been people that have put that projection onto me. And I was like, I am not giving up coffee. I think that your energy around your food and what you consume truly matters. And I also believe that the quality of your food matters and how much you allow yourself to have. I'm not drinking coffee all day long. It just depends if I choose to. If I want to have another cup of coffee, I do. As you can see, I do drink a lot. 600 milliliters is probably a good amount for at least 2 people. So it's like 2 cups, maybe probably 2 cups a day is what I drink, and I'm good off that. I could definitely do away with just one, but the quality of your coffee truly matters. How long it's been on the shelf in the grocery store, because coffee tends to mold very quickly or is grown in heavy environments that have been heavily sprayed with pesticides. So always look for regenerative and organic coffee. Try to get a whole bean if you can, and then grind it fresh every day. And make sure that as soon as you get your coffee, you put it in the refrigerator so it doesn't mold. These are definitely things that truly matter because it will affect your body. You will notice if you're more jittery, if you have trouble sleeping because of the chemicals, of the side effects, of the toxins, that the type of quality that you're drinking. And if you're over consuming, it's going to be way too much. So make sure that if you enjoy coffee, do it right, do it well, and create a special romantic ritual around this whole entire practice. Don't just press a button and then your coffee's done in less than a minute. cooked in a plastic pod. Um, that doesn't belong inside of your body, and that's what's going to harm you, not necessarily the coffee. But again, quality matters. My favorite coffee roasters are Fair Mountain coffee roasters. They're absolutely incredible. And how you brew your coffee also truly matters. When I lived back in the States, I had multiple ways of how I brewed coffee, of how I made it. Today, I'm using a really lovely pour over method, which I love. I recently got some nice non bleached filters, and that made all the difference. I go to a special place in my community to get the coffee ground. I try to get it as fresh as I possibly can. I don't know how they store it, I don't know when they roasted it, but I do know that Fair Mountain Coffee Roasters is as fresh as you can get. So, quality matters, and I also truly believe that you don't need to overconsume. Do not drink more than 2 cups. And I don't want to tell you what to do, but it's just if you are noticing that you're having trouble sleeping, if you're noticing that you're having the jitters, maybe dried out skin, you are just overly wired but not focused, you probably should try to have 1 to 2 cups. Cut back on the non organic coffees, especially coffee from big corporations like Starbucks. They don't have good practices around their coffee. And, focus on eating after that. Give yourself some time, but focus on eating and coupling the coffee with fat, nutrient dense fatty foods like butter and whole milk is going to make all the difference. So my biggest rule is be the guru of what you eat, what you choose to eat. You are the master here, and you're not the child anymore. So you get to choose what you do, what you drink, what you love, what you indulge in, and really take time to honor this moment because your coffee ritual is extremely precious. Don't rush it. Try not to rush it. Even if you are drinking your coffee in the car, enjoy it. You have your cup of coffee and it's absolutely incredible. So just always remember to just bring so much gratitude to this because it does take a long time for this bean to grow and it takes a long time for it to get to your door. But yeah, the biggest thing is honor every single moment, especially this, and try not to allow the stigma to get into your psyche that this is wrong or bad or not good for your nervous system, not good for your hormones, especially if you're a woman. Um, Again, just be the master of who you are and enjoy.